Used to this warning now, but tonight, if you're out, you got to drive carefully and watch your footing.
8 days left in February.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not a leap year, Eric, because I can't stand another day.
That's a good point. Oh, man, rough stretch here over the weekend. We've got our wintry mix out there tonight. This not a big storm system, but producing accumulating snowfall and icy streets. You want to use some extra caution tonight. Where we see some of these brighter yellows, these are bursts of sleets that are mixing in with the snowfall here in central Massachusetts. It's been a sleety afternoon in Boston. Mostly snow in northern Massachusetts to southern New Hampshire. This is where we'll see the most accumulation. There you see that Neapolitan look to the radar here. A little bit of everything. Mostly sleet pellets and freezing rain and some snowflakes in the mix. And then farther to the south, all rain near the south coast and the Cape, who are getting the least of this one, but maybe the most of the next one. Things will taper off to lighter wintry mix as the night goes on. So snow amounts, a couple of inches in some of the colder locations here in central Massachusetts. We'll add a bit more as we head through the overnight hours. Right now, we're looking at things tapering to, again, lighter, spotty, intermittent mix of snow and sleet and rainfall. There'll be a change to all snow later on tonight back through Boston and even just south of the city with some lingering snow showers tomorrow morning. That'll get us to 1 to 3 inches of snow around the city and just south of it and back towards southern Worcester County. Lesser totals farther to the south from there. Your best chance of over 3 is still far northern Massachusetts and into southern New Hampshire. And a great ski weekend anyway. If you're heading up farther north, plenty of snow in the northern New England mountains. As for tomorrow, we're looking at a few lingering morning snow showers. Otherwise, a chilly day, low 30s, not a lot of melting. And then low to mid 30s on Sunday. Might get some morning sunshine, but then we're waiting for that storm to get going. So that's taking all the attention tonight here. That next big storm, which will get going quickly off the coast of North Carolina as we head towards Sunday night. Looks like by midnight or so, snow is starting to pick up around here. And this has moved farther to the west. The big change has been, instead of tracking just a little bit flatter, more west to east, a more south to north climb. That draws it closer to our coastline and brings much more of the area in play instead of just southeastern Massachusetts. So that nudge, you get another 50 miles, 60 miles out of it, and you bring everyone into the snow zone. 10 to 16 inches of snowfall here in eastern Massachusetts. Chance for over 16 where there's some banding certainly in play. Right now, I think the best odds are from the South Shore down toward the South Coast. Could end up a little bit farther to Boston. Over the weekend, we'll be watching and see if this keeps pushing farther north and west or if we've hit an equilibrium where that movement has stopped now that we're getting a little bit closer. Usually as you get closer in time, things just become more and more clear. It's like getting closer to a sign. You can read it better as you get closer. So significant snow totals here, much more wind than the January storm system. That means blizzard conditions are in play. We were right on the cusp with that January storm at the coast. This one would definitely be there with snow, stronger wind gusts, and very poor visibility. Those wind gusts out of the northeast, 55 to 70 miles per hour from the South Shore down to Cape Cod and the islands, and some gusts over 70 are not out of the question for the more exposed areas on Cape Cod and down toward the islands. 40 to 55 mile per hour gusts across much of eastern Massachusetts. You'll get blowing and drifting of that snowfall and a chance for power outages as well with this one. Highest at the coastline, but we may see some farther inland depending on how far this thing gets off to the north and west. Look at the timing for that snowfall. Low chances Sunday evening as we get toward the middle of the night. That snow chance is starting to come up. And it looks like the main brunt of the storm would be centered on the first half of the day on Monday as we get into the start of next week, which is looking like a work from home and school off kind of situation. When it comes to the tides, so we have a high tide just after midnight on Sunday night, and we're not really into the teeth of the storm yet. Then when we really are in the middle of the storm, the tide is not quite as high in Boston or in Situate or along the South Shore here. That makes it a little bit harder to see big-time coastal flooding. We'll see a lot of wave action, at least minor coastal flooding, but maybe not at the top of the scale compared to some of the other bigger nor'easters that we've had here. Coastal flood watches are up along the shoreline for that reason. I would expect some road closures, certainly some splash over. If your plans include skiing, well, you've got the best end of this one. You missed the worst of this storm, but you get plenty of snow tonight, and conditions will be great this upcoming weekend and into the start of next week. And then next week, and unlike January, it's not in the teens for highs after it, but it is still chilly in the 30s. Maybe some rain moving through here at the end of next week. Lisa and David, back to you.
All right. Thanks, Eric.